while I'm waiting on this, I'm going to use the restroom. We'll be right back. Ugh. Okay, good. I'm back. Yeah, sorry about dropping frames. I did not mean to click on that. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. Okay, following the Trying Sea Village voyage. That's a pretty big kettle of fish. You'd think Redgun would be too... Okay, let's see that. Spot of trouble. A couple of chum pails badly needed emptying. Can't let that stop me, though. Not only is a fisher out of Crescent Cove, needs what I've got. And others up-chucking good for nothing will be up and about by tomorrow. Nalise isn't like to stand the wait. I guess I'd accepted the quest. Okay, good. Alright, let's see here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff about. What's up, Tataru? Tataru. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms. I don't have a song. I don't have a tune for this, so I'm not going to sing it. Yearning for my heavens above to quench my thirst for you. See, if I had a tune, I would sing it, but I don't. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Wah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised, this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I ask that you... Yes, I have important delivery. You're at the behest of Ida and Papamai. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Piotr Krolinsk. Piotr Krolinsk. Piotr Krolinsk. Oh, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. At a seat that is within the solar, I shall let her know to expect you. Everything is so freaking adorable in this game. The Waking Sounds of Vesper Bay. In fact, speaking of adorable. No. Here we are. And my alt, as I was playing with my wife earlier, I discovered I can now summon my kitten minion. Okay, so we're gonna have a kitten. Want to see something fun about those? Is it the Pokemon thing? They're kind of adorable. Don't move. Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Some minions can interact with each other. Yep, that's adorable. There we go. Now we can see. Getting a pup fight every now and then. Yep, yep. That's cute, alright. So, other minions that I have this Godbert, which is basically Colonel Sanders of the airship. You start a fight with the enemy, the kitten and the pup will attack too. They can't do any damage though, right? Wonder if. End up, gentlemen. Doesn't seem like they do anything. Oh, well. So I have these 4. We'll go back to kitten. Alright. Waking Sands entrance. I don't know that I want to go to the Waking Sands entrance just right now. Actually, it looks like I need to, doesn't it? All right. Well, I'll come back and do the Waking Sands thing later. Wanted to get the rest of the items for Pugilist while I'm able. Oh, Chocobo Keep. I haven't done Chocobo Keep yet. Or should I do the Waking Sands now? I can do that now. What, traveler? Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Oh, don't tell me. This is your first visit to the shop. I'll update my register with your name so you can access the location in the future. I'm good. What I was going to do is I was going to head back down and do the stuff with the Pugilist. But if it's better to do this now. Before I continue, I miss you. Okay, main story quest. Got it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just want my Pugilist to not be so far behind that he's kind of worthless. All right. I don't want to go to Ulda. Let's go to Horizon. I'm going to leave. I'm going to basically get off before I get there anyway. I'm trying to get to this thing down here. Oh, wow. I'm getting off way earlier than I thought I was. Okay. Oh, well. If you need a lift, by the way. Thank you. I'm good now. But I may take you up on that later. Not a lie. Isn't here yet? Should be, but it isn't. There's a large sack and a small sack. Ah, you got my delivery. You got it. This sack's got some heft to it. It sure does. But it should, too. Being full of soil. Well, what do I do with this soil? I put it in the ground, that's what. The littler bag is what you gave me. It's full of seeds. It's time for some farming. Calamity's done made fish stay away from these waters. So if we don't farm, we don't eat. But there I go running my mouth and never forgetting the business. So the guild for Tatafu, right here. Tell her I'm much obliged. Farming seems like something I would do. Not seeing anything farming-wise. We will table that. Oh. Okay. Dang it. I don't want the invisible hat. All right. Go back to Pugilist. And let's find out exactly where my hunting stuff for Pugilist is. So we have Hammerly. Lots of Hammerly. And Horizon's Edge. So Horizon's Edge over here, and then Hammerly south of that. Got it. Now I'm still enjoying traveling from point A to point B enough that I don't need the lifts so bad. When it gets irritating, then I will take you up on it, and I appreciate the offer. Speaking of which, just a moment. I want to befriend you. Let's do that really quick. Oh. No, I'm too slow. There we go. Excellent, thank you. Level 90, that's impressive. Right-click a player. Now I know that, thank you. Yes, there's lots of times when I'll do something like the absolute slowest way because I am making it work. I'm MacGyvering it when it's actually something that's actually quite easy to do. Treasure. Okay. Ah, Desert Peace Day. That's what I was needing. This guy over my level? Probably. Oh no, I got disbanded. And I level up. Hooray. And learn some second wind. Wouldn't get any experience if we stayed in the party. Got it. Listen, you. I wasn't even trying to fight. Yeah. This it's conspiring against me. I think it's decided that this is your battle. Yeah. Oh, did I get my hunting? I think I did get my hunting. Excellent. Yes, that's what they needed. All right. Let's go Hammerly. Lots and lots of Hammerly. Yeah, I've noticed that getting into a party with someone who's not at your level is not always a good idea. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore you, sir. There we go. somewhere down here. In the hammer way. There we are. What are these things? That is so adorable. Alright, so got the nesting buzzard. Yeah, I'm not putting a ton of effort into leveling the pugilist, but I am wanting to get some of it done. I want the pugilist to be an option. Okay. Cores. Cannot drive the piles without Earth Spirit cores. Cores harden the land. Help the piles take hold. Got any cores? Cores flying about. Cores flying about. Get this one. Okay. Oh, I see. In the Earth Spirit Core. Earth Spirit Core. Another Earth Spirit Core. Another Earth Spirit Core. Make my way back toward him. Turn them in here. Another one. Is it Earth Sprite or Earth Spirit? Earth Sprite Core. Okay. Yeah, I was like, hold on, these are called Earth Sprites. That doesn't make sense they'd be called Earth Spirit Core for Earth Sprites. Cores? Here, have 7. Cores. Bro. What's your deal, bro? Objective accomplished, if applicable. Never have enough cores. Okay, so we're done. So it's not registering that I finished. We'll turn 1 in. Timer's still running out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is served nicely. I mean, I don't understand why the timer is still going. It looked like we finished. I'm just going to wait for the time to go out. And to turn in all your stuff. I'm just going to wait for the timer to run out and see what happens here. Okay. Fate complete. Level up. Yay! Good deal. Okay. This is not where I need to be, I guess. What that was. Don't need to wait there. You just get the reward whenever it's over. That's good to know too. Thank you. Before, whenever I leave the area, it would like say, "Well, you lose." I'm like, but I did the thing. So, Goblinmonger and Saddened Toad. Can't leave the zone. Right. Goblinmonger and Sandtoad. Need to be on the lookout for those. Should be around here-ish. So Goblinmonger, I believe, is to the left. But I'm going to look for Sandtoad. Should be somewhere around here-ish. Possibly. I'm relatively certain the Goblinmongers are to the left, because I think I got them at some point with my others. Okay. Wow, they all really want to fight me. This is not near I need to be. So now I'm looking for Goblinmonger / Sandtoad. Well, thank you. Ack. Aha! Goblinmuggers. Excellent. Gracias. I mean, it calls them muggers, but I kind of feel like I sought them out here. They're passive, too. Right. It's like, go kill the mugger. It's like, these guys, like, don't care. They're just kind of chilling. They're muggers. Kill them! Like, okay. Sure. Got it, but we'll go ahead and take this guy out since we've already ruined this guy. Put him out of his misery. Okay. So toads. Where are the toads at? Are they south? Ooh, don't fall off the cliff, please. Sand toad. I suspect that they're down. Heck. You need to heal yourself. I assume that's because you've switched jobs or something. That's not the right way. Jumped off a cliff. That'll do it too. You don't die from fall damage if you're not in a fight. That's good to know. Aha! Sand toad. That's where I thought this might be. Goodness. You're a large fellow, aren't you? I perfectly ran past a couple of them. I didn't see them. I'm a little blind, alright? Here, alright, give me a moment. Okay, where are you? I've already killed a couple. Okay, I can't find you, so I'm just gonna kill this one that's here. Back to the west. Oh, yes, I did. I just completely passed them. Okay. Now I killed a bunch off to the east. I sought them off. Look, I found them eventually, okay? Except the next job, class quest. Yay! Sweet science. Alright. Is that everything to the west? This is central. And this is central. Alright. So, because of the way my brain works, we're going to go back up and take care of that thing that we started with Conjurer. So, let's... Actually, give me a minute. Give me a moment. Just a moment. I'm going to go upstairs. So, can two people ride on the bike? Not on that one. That's a pretty cool bike. Alright. I'm going next. First off, let's check and see, is there anything higher level I can equip? That I actually want to equip. That's the real question. Not particularly. Alright, let's switch to main class. Alright. So if you have a two-person thing, I would accept a ride back to where we skipped out that one thing forever ago. There are other multi-seaters, yeah. The bike is very nice, though. I'm trying to say yes. There we go. Nice. Okay, so how do I get on the car? Right click. All right. This is reminiscent of... Very nice car. Reminiscent of Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 regalia. Yep. I really appreciated the music in Final Fantasy 15. I also appreciated what they were trying to do. They were trying to do something different with Final Fantasy. The boy band thing, I mean, it wasn't for me, but yeah, it wasn't the worst. There are definitely worse Final Fantasies out there than 15. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Thank you for the ride. Okay, there was something up here for me to do, then I'll go back and do that other thing. Swiftly done. Was the fisher satisfied with his bits of land? There you go. Ah, the payment is it. I guess he was satisfied. Thank you. Let's see here. Yan Tan Teller, that's everything. Can't rightly say I feel easy in my mind about this. Fishers have little enough gill as it was without squandering it on the Nazca dirt. Though, what do I know, eh? The farmer in Limsa I got it from said it'd give the cove's thin soil the boost it needs. So hey, maybe at least they'll have a fighting chance. Gotta have hope, right? Here, that's some leftover seeds for you. If you come into a bit of land in one of those venture districts, go on up and set up a vegetable patch or two. Excellent. Alright. Now let's go do this. Enter the Waking Sands. Is this something I can join in your party, or should I get out of your party before I do it? Doesn't matter. All right, cool. All right. Scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it you are Piotr Krolinsk. Tataru sent word that you've arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. All right, what do I want? I'll take the money.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Cool. I have awaited your coming.
You guys seem important.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Hi, Kitty. Yes, I know.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
Alright.
We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn,
Yes.
an order that transcends political boundaries.
Okay.
Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
Sounds pretty good.
Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
Yeah, that does seem like a problem.
Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
Alright.
Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
What's that?
This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us.
Keeping people from dying?
Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Oh yeah, lots of times. That's the ether.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent.
Okay.
Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
Okay.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul.
Oh dear.
And hear the resonations of his past.
Okay.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power. And this power is strong within you.
Cool.
It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Neato.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they would gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. I have the hairdresser, I believe. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of the welcoming gift, I've taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you're entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say the retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you'll agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose, and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray, keep it safe. Quest complete. Voltage. Retainers are now available. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to carry out such tasks as storing excess gil and gear, which would be very useful, or selling unwinded items on the markets. They can also be sent afield on ventures. A contract of service can be drafted by in Limsa Lamonsa, Parnell in Gridania, and Chikabi in Ul'dah, Prunalia in Ishgard, and Kusechi in Kaga. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to carry out such... I said that already. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. You've said that already. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray, consider this when you give me your answer, Pieter. I'll go whither the wild rose blooms. Phyllis are waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us.
Yes.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
I hope it shouldn't.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
Okay.
Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
Nice.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Hey, I wonder when the Archons will return.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
And I've seen them several times.
Hello there.
Welcome. I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
My alt has seen him.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
So I was lucky enough to have 2, and everyone else only has 1. Okay.
Greetings. Last
Lovely
but not
eyes.
least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
The mysterious guy in the cloak, huh? Cool.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
Alright.
Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Okay.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Alright, let's do this.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo.
That sounds bad.
But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Okay.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Oh, Ifrit, okay.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
Okay, we're gonna play some of this then. Go up and get some summons.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
All right.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Quest accepted. Well, let's go. Okay. Nope, not yet. What's up, Thancred? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further the understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on our caravan, our friends at Amija and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone. That would seem to be a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isimbard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. I know I'm not a cat, but I am still curious. It is fun to be a member of the Illuminati. Alright, off we go. Task is nothing short of saving the world. This sounds wonderful. Alright. Trying to decide what I want to do next. Let's see here. Welcome back, Celestia. Alright. Thank you. Still your Aether? No! I needed that! Now you're my healer. Excellent. Oh, so I need to go to Eastern Thunderline. So, would it be faster just to use the crystal? I mean, it would be if I wasn't not attuned. Vehicle will be faster? Thank you very much for the rides. So there are some things to kill in Central Thanasia, or whatever it's called, for the Pugilist, but I'm eventually going to the east. But I need to attune to the Central Crystal and also the east. I also have to do Blast from the Past, which I did with my alt, but I have not done with this guy because I could not figure out how to survive this time around. So I don't recognize this one. Recommend not dying? That's a good recommendation. See, I need to attune to this crystal. I need to go do Blast from the Past. There's crystal around here. Hunt targets. Hunt targets. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so let me switch to Pugilist. There are quite a few hunt targets around here. Alright, what am I wanting specifically? So, the clutch and black brush. So, up. So we'll go north. Yeah, we got the others here. Yep. Like I said, I picked up Pugilist kind of recently. That's nice. So I don't recognize this one either. Sounds Final Fantasy IX-ish. Also very vaguely Nightmare Before Christmassy. It does. I mean, aha! Listen to you, Mr. Bat. I have no quarrel with you yet. All the voices are done by one guy. Very nice. the lead of the English vocalization theme. Cool. Oh. Oh, well, whatever. More skins. I can take more skins. Nice. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. I can take that. Yes. Alright. Yep, definitely need to do this. How do I dismount? Fire weapon to get off? so, how do I drop my weapon? It wouldn't let me attack. Left or right thumbstick. Let's go ahead and set this as a home point for now. Okay. There we go. Blue Mage. Oh, Blue Mage sounds nice. Hey, awesome. I should probably leave the party. There we go. We're getting great. Still not enough, huh? Alright. Nice. Level up. Excellent. Alright. Pugilist rank 1. Okay. What's up next? So we have the Clunchian Cactuar and the Black Brush. Looks like there's some in Black Brush. Aha! It's left button. Got it. So is there a point where the fates get less annoying? No? Cool. Alright. I'm gonna leave the party. So that whatever I find to fight. to kill. Alright, well, I wasn't trying to fight you. I was trying to find somebody to fight, but whatever. Alright. You're close enough to my level that fighting you is not a waste of time. Alright. Fine. Hey, you got some good music. Babaroon half shells over there. Huh? Ask me if I wanted to decline. Works for me. Marvelous. Okay, I don't want to go that way. All right. Clutch. Because I'm level synced. Nice. So we got clutch, black brush. Okay. And they'll get a 30% bonus. Very nice. There we go. Okay. Very nice. So yes, the fates are actually something that are good with a party member. Especially with a mentor. That is good to know. Okay, so I was trying to find clutch and black brush. Okay, so we're around here somewhere. Oh, fine. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think up is the correct direction here. Okay, what specifically am I looking for? Cactuar and Antling Sentry. I want an Antling Sentry specifically. Alright. Ah, very nice. Thank you. And since this is a Cactuar, I'm going to assume I do not want to be hit by their strike. They're going to have a special move that I'm going to want to avoid. Some bigger ones that moves to do direct damage, yeah. 1,000 needles doing 1,000 damage spread over all across all the players in the circle. Yeah, that sounds about right. One of those things that's true across all Final Fantasies. Is like, you don't want to mess with the Cactuars when they do their special move. You don't want to mess with the Tonberries ever. Hey, we leveled up. It's like, if you see a Tonberry, run the other direction as fast as you can. So you just jump off the edge, huh? Cool. I need to find Antling Sentry. Should be vaguely around up-ish, north-ish. Lost Hope, man. It doesn't seem like a very nice name. It's like, hi, welcome to my home. I call it Lost Hope. It's like, oh, that sounds nice. I remember correctly from my alts, this is like a materia place. I don't think this guy's an alchemist. I think this guy's gonna be able to do anything here. Right. Some secrets of materia creation, inanimate objects. What would you say if I told you inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, for the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we come to hold our spiritual energy, that we use, come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus do we form a spirit bond with them. This spirit energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I'm well versed in many of the well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. Yeah. This guy is not a alchemist, so it's not going to be something he's going to be doing. Okay, so we're still looking for Antling Sentry. Alright. That is quite an interesting Moogle. Okay, Antling Sentry's around here. Haha! Excellent, thank you. There we go, thanks. He's too far away. That's nonsense. Got the Antling Sentries. And so next is going to be... I think that's it for the central area. Yes. So, Eastern is going to be the next place I'm going to be heading. Off to the east. Excellent. Oh, very nice. See. This is like Mecha Bahamut. It appears to be Mecha Bahamut. To East Thanalan. Okay, so this is my first time here, so I will need to attune to any crystals here, and that other stuff to kill him right here. You guys really don't want to take that far. hell attacking you, and you're just like, yeah, that doesn't even concern me a little bit. Hey, level up. All right, excellent. Figure out why you stopped. Rearranging browser was got it. You're good. Okay, turn to Aetherite. Local love quest representative of Camp Drybone is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild lives. Good day to you, adventurer. I'm Papa Nagu, representative of the Adventurers Guild. I have a number of fine guild lives in my possession, which I will gladly allow you to undertake. Don't overtake them, that'd be weird. If you prove yourself sufficiently capable, that is. You see, protocol dictates that I administer a trial guild live. Until you complete it, I can grant you no more. How's this task? Review the details and tell me if you're up to the challenge. Of course I am. That was accepted. Very good. You need merely beckon to the gullible goblin, Gutrick Silverpix, to help guide him to his destination. Use beckon to get this guy to go where he's supposed to. Protect all these people. Tutusi of Camp Drybone needs someone to fetch some Miatragus sirloins. Ah, you've come to grieve, sir. Have you lost someone dear? Ah, I see. Simply another fair adventurer come to our outpost. Well, in that case, I have an adventure for you. What say you make for the plains of the east and carve up fine cuts of sirloin from the Mitragus nannies? We're attending a wounded man in the inn who's close to death. He would like nothing more than to give him a feast of nice, juicy Mitragus sirloins, which might be his last meal. Once you have the sirloins, take them directly to Sister Zazuru in the inn. All dogs go to hell? Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Caitlin seeks an adventurer to put down some mongrels. Looking for a bit of work, are we? Well, it just so happens I'm looking for someone to put down some mongrels. 7 of the beasts. The bloody things have nearly overrun the area at the southeast of here. They attack the locals, livestock, aught that moves. You needn't show the foul things any mercy. Okay. There should be someone around here that I can like offer just make a chocobo friendship with or whatever. The cat is dancing. The cat was going across the fence. That is adorable. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you as a chocobo porter? Don't tell me. It's your first visit to the shop. I'll update my register with your names. You may access this location in the future. Alright. And now I'm doubting if I actually did the attuning. So I'm going to get that done really quick. Okay, I did. And we'll go ahead and set this as the home point. Alright. So, let's get... Where's Beacon? We're going to do this trial thing real quick. Hotbar. There we go. Oh, I need to do my duty. Yes, indeed. Go, Guttrick's silver picks. There's, in fact, no need to fight any of the things along the way. Guild love's one of the big selling points of Final Fantasy XIV 1.0. Man, no wonder that game failed so hard. Come on, Beatrix, you got this. Yeah, I failed this one several times with my ult, and eventually was like, you know what, we're just gonna rush, and the rush was the way to do it. Oh, I gotta be level 15 to actually finish. Whatever, bro. See, the desert heat wasn't too much for you. Here's your reward. See that you don't spend it all in the pub. You got an award for speed of completion. Woot woot. And with that, you've fulfilled the requirements. You're free to partake in any guild lives at will. Also, work to be done here in Camp Drybone. Whatever your talents, I have no doubt you'll find someone in need and willing to pay. What's it, Zimbard? I am Isambard, looking to hire... Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Melifina sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of Amilja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title in this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word. I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Camp Drybone is seeking to help solve the mystery of missing persons. Alright, well, let's get right to it then. Melifina names the Ajmil. These names. Culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied in these lands by Ajmal hands. The flames burn where they might, but the light cannot slay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers of the Church of St. Adama, Ladamlaba, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the dead before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if Amajal still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. 12 willing. You may even come to learn something of what the Jamal seek in the area. Come on, then. Oh, wow. There's lots going on over here. Cool. Alright, so for a bit we'll be conjuring. Since it wasn't until I was a conjurer that this popped up, I'm going to guess that I need pretty high level to actually successfully do this mission. Well, high level for me anyway. Oh, I'm going to get the stuff from the nanny. Random missions I picked up. And you get some sirloins. Come on, Peter. Still gonna head toward this mission, but if I find other stuff to do on the way, I will. Oh, goodness. No wonder this is having trouble. Sorry. Let me really quickly. That's probably what I heard fall last night. Something was not where it should have been. And it was keeping me from using my stuff correctly. I think you got credit for that one. Oh no, it still counted. Cool. Okay, so we got those stakes. Retrieve ripe corpses? Yeah. Hey. This is Dusty Mongrels. Oh. Sorry, I attacked the wrong one. Didn't mean to. Here, you can take care of that guy. I'm just trying to fight these low-level things, and this thing, this giant stuff is like, yeah, there's a big-level creature over here. I need to kill her. Right? "50-second petrification." Thank you. Okay, down you go. Yeah, 5 out of 7. Hey. Hey. How about you? One more. Down it goes. Alright, we've slain the monsters, the mongrels, if you will. So something fun over here.
Hey, we got some ripe corpses. Nothing could possibly go wrong over here.
Sends a hostile presence. I appreciate you seeing it. It was very messy and dusty up there. Take a nap. Ripe corpses. I mean, how am I supposed to interpret that, right? Alright. Well, hopefully you're not dead. Read the flavor text and the key items? No. Is there some good stuff? Ripe corpse. This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. It's a flower. Nice. Blessed water. For that one thing that I ended up beating me pretty bad. Haven't done that again. Not this time around. Done it before. Been a minute. Whee! Yes, knowing I can just jump off of a cliff is good. Good knowledge. I see you've returned. Will you be able to secure the remains of our fallen? Found some ripe corpses. They're represented by a flower. The bodies given back to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, and I thank you. Now then, what of the Amajah? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less their quarry when unawares. Ah, so there were Amajah remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there's more to this than meets the eyes. Yes, very much. Thank you. Thank you. The occasional Amajah raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Dryborn every day, and even if it were among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Appreciate you, bro. Tunnel is plagued by 7 fewer mongrels, it is. Excellent. I lost my love of the pack of mongrels 3 years past. We were to be wed. They tore him apart. When we finally chased them off, my love was in 7 pieces. Since then, I've asked every adventurer I could see to pass through here and slay 7 of the beasts. My vengeance is unceasing. But if I can spare just one bride-to-be the suffering I have known, then it will all have been worth it. Well, I mean, that's noble in its own way. Isambard. Isambard aims to turn this investigation to the common folk. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. Maybe among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager it's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Alright, I believe over here... is the hospital. Huh. Just kidding. It was over here. That's what I meant. I brought your steak. Please lower your voice. What business brings you? Got your steak. Mr. August, sirloins. I'll take it to Tutusi who sent you. Thank you for your efforts, my friend, but I fear you're too late. The man for whom these steaks were meant succumbed to his wounds just moments ago. Pray do not despair. He feasts with Thal now, and Thal has seen the good in you this day. Man, this place is just depressing. Right? Give me a sec here. Dead is he. You did a good thing, friend. No use fretting over the order which these things pass. What matters is that they do pass, and nothing that passes goes unseen by the gods. There's a graveyard just near Drybone. A lot of folk bring their dead and dying this far. May just dump them here to spare themselves the trouble and cost of a burial. This poor soul, at least, had family that rushed to his side. Count him lucky for that. 'Twas just his time to heed Tal's call. Best to let it go and move on. There's business that needs doing. Plots, graves, embalming, tombstones. Nothing in life is free, not even death. That's up to Tusi. Tusi of Count Drybone is the deed for the daring adventurer. That's adorable. Back for more, are you? Good. Now riddle me this. In a camp such as ours, so close to the graveyard, what do you think sells faster than we can stock? Aye, it's flowers. To the east of here lies the remains of enormous gobbledygoo. And so many plants sprout from it, you'd think you'd found the black shroud in the middle of Thanalan. Some say the gobbledygoo came down from the mountains in the time of the calamity, and carried with him the seeds that all become the plants. But then, all I'm really after is 3 sprigs of Anlith lavender. Seems simple enough, right? Yes, the famous gobbledygoo. You know, you just kind of read it as quickly as you can, and you know it's wrong, but you don't care. You're just like, whatever. Gobbledygoo, that's close enough.
Well, gods be damned. You're the bloody adventurer threatened me back in Uldar. What the 7 hells do you want with me now?
I have a note.
Dear friend, missing people, please help. Oh, yours isn't bad. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, it's even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me.
And I don't believe you, sir. You seemed rather rude before. Please, sir, just leave me be. Devious derelict. I have nothing to say but this. Thal take who whatever's been feeding off of us lowfolk. Petrified pauper. Oh, what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Yep. You seem like trouble, sir. You were trouble when I met you before, or you seem to be trouble still. Sir, you seem to have been very difficult for these people.
Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There've been talk of folk being abducted. If you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying.
I knew you were in trouble when I walked in. Exactly. I think perhaps that man was the difficulty. Welcome back, Piotr. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps, if they speak freely to the gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Alright. What do I want? We'll take the money. What's up? Isambard would like to learn what you can from the Isambard would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. Shame on me, yeah, exactly. If we would know what the common folk speak of their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Ada Landamba. It's a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. I've been there. Well, my alt has. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? It's a morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust no more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves in Lichard. Oh, that's a nice place name. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Where are you headed? Oh, I'm just off of the Lichard. I'm going to drop off a body. It's like, oh, okay. I'm sure all of this is above board. As one does, right? Just gonna drop us off the Lichard. Hello, yes, is this the Lichard? I'm here to drop off. I am Marquez, yes. Body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a proper burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Okay, well, clearly, I need to talk to all the people in here. Ariel? Sister Ariel of the Church of Saint Adama Lambada, we're going to say Lambada from here on out, has her hands full of the order's work. Be welcome of the Church of Saint Adama Lambada. I am Sister Ariel. I gather you are on no pilgrimage. You look to be an adventurer. If so, might I impose on you to help tend the Lichard while you're here with us? The graves are here far outnumber who keep them. Alone, we cannot possibly do all that needs to be done. Would you see the gathering up in the old offerings currently lying about outside? I make note of at least 6 during the last rounds through the yard. Esmore needs an exterminator at the Church of Saint Lambada. You've troubled yourself to come all this way. I wonder if I might trouble you a bit further. As you may well know, we keep a Lichard here. The scent of death's decay draws blowfly swarms, which are as unclean as they're unwelcome. Slay 5 of these pestilent swarms, and the church will be in your debt. Don't recommend picking up all the yellow quests, or any for that matter. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm here for the story, and that is part of the story. So I am gonna be getting a lot of them, and I know it's probably gonna be annoying and slow. So yeah, apologies. Let me just kill 5 of this, collect 3 of this. Don't give it any experience, and in 99% of the cases, don't even give you any extra lore. Yeah, but it's that 1%. And it's up to you how you play, of course, right? Yeah, apologies. I do welcome backseating and try to make it play the best possible. But yeah, I am probably gonna play all these little silly quests that do pretty much nothing. Are you aware that your journal caps out at 60 quests? Sorry, at 30 quests? Journal. When you say journal, what do you mean? You're talking about these things over on the right? I'm only able to accept 30 quests at a time, I'm assuming is what you mean. Thank you, friend. If the swarms were to spread their pestilence at the church unchecked, before long we would need to mourn the mourning. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for their dead to cross over safely. Thal bless you. Duty journal to open the detailed quest list. Got it. Eddard wants to make a tombstone for his late sister. You're one of them adventurer folk, ain't you? I'd be much obliged if you'd help. I'd like to make a tombstone for my kid sister what passed, you see. But I got all the gil that needs it. I ain't got the gil to get it done. I has nice rocks for taking ways such as up here, but I ain't old enough to fetch it for the wild beasts and such. So I was hoping a bit of cloud marble. She really would have liked that. Crops right out to the ground to the east of here, they say. Or you could find a bit and see to Brother Ismar. Me and my sister would be ever so grateful. Only have 30 quests at a time. Yeah. Yeah, well, I do try to do them like right after I pick them up also, so... But yeah, if I just pick up a whole bunch of them and don't do them, I will run into some serious problems, and I'll kind of deserve it. You do, if you're doing it for the lore, which I am, then you want to get it done pretty soon after you do it, most of the time. All right, gathered up the old offerings. Were you able to gather the old offerings? Thank you. Would that there were not else to be done. I must see to collecting the withered vases, urns, and ewers before long. The dead sleep soundest in a tidy grave. I have no shortage of work to offer, should you care to take it. Speak to me again when you feel so compelled. I'll do another one. Such Ariella's work for a willing adventurer once more. So you wish to honor the dead once more. Excellent. Make offerings of those Nemea lilies at some of the simpler graves in the Lich Shard. The poor souls died alone, you see, with no one left to grieve for them. There are 5 such graves scattered about the Lich Shard that I would have you tend to, and remember, friend, mind your surroundings and play the proper respect for each bundle of lilies. You're all they have. Oh, no pressure, right? Drop off the simple lilies. Simple lilies on simple graves. Oh man, only got an hour left before it's time to break for lunch. Man, it has really gone fast for me this morning. Must be having fun. And then I said earlier, I don't know if you were here when I did, I've got a couple things to do the next couple days, but then I should be back on Thursday. Should be good to play then. Simple grave. So I'll break for lunch for about an hour, and I'll be back afterward. Another one back behind here, if I remember correctly, I think. I thought there was. Yep, here it is. Sounds good. Excellent. Huh. Well. It looks like there should be something I can do back here. Maybe it's inside the... Inside here, maybe? Maybe I'm missing something. Once more you have my thanks. No doubt the souls of the departed can take some small comfort in the care you have shown their graves. In days gone by, the Lich-Yard was a small, humble plot, but all that changed after the calamity. The dead grew in number, and so the yard grew with them. It is still simple, despite its size, of course. It's that self-same simplicity that keeps it from becoming more of a priority for the Order. We can ill afford to assign adequate numbers to its keeping, just as we cannot charge the poor to bury or be buried. Yet all that does not stop the many of us who come calling to see their dead put to rest here. Those few of us who tend the yard haven't the time to see to the offerings our piety demands. The simple graves you visited belong to those who died alone. Let us pray the sweet fragrance you delivered grants some modicum of relief from their lonely solitude, if even for a little while. Huh. Embalmed corpse at the grave site. Okay. Where though? I don't want to put it in the wrong place. Here it is. Bombed corpse. Zoom in on a large map. Yeah, I found it eventually. That is a good suggestion, though. Buried the embalmed corpse. Nope. Oh, it's done. Okay. I was like, what else am I supposed to do? Here you go, Marquez. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I can't help you. But maybe Sister Aurician can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though pardon me, you'll find Master Aurician within the church walls. Arson. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. Will you seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true, I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share that information with you. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the Church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have word with Marquez, and soon.
Aye.
Whee! Whee! All right. Thank you, Peter. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. We'll be able to learn aught of the missing common folk. You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Peter? Pleasure, my dear Isambard. My name is Thancred, and I share passion with you and your mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons, and why. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Arson herself? Arson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez, I swear to the 12 I've seen that face somewhere before. Alright. We'll take the money. Quest complete. Free cure. Alright. Tell me about free cure. Grants a 15% chance that after casting Cure, the MP cost of your next Cure 2 will be 0. Nice. Increase base action damage and HP restoration by 10%, and upgrade Stone to Stone 2. Just own HP and NP HP of all nearby party members. Yes. Cure 2 is level 30. How am I not level 30? Oh, I need to do the mission. Got it. For the children, Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Arson's integrity. Sister Arson, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. It's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no! It could not be. It couldn't be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Pieter, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Arson's activities. Okay. What's up, Caitlin? Caitlin of Camp Drybone looks like a woman in need of meat. That's very unfortunate phrasing. It's you again. What impeccable timing. Oh, you needn't worry. I'm not going to ask you to put down any more mongrels on my dead fiancé's behalf. My fiancé is survived by a brother, though. He puts up at the Golden Bazaar, and he's asked that I bring him a load of tuco meat. I'd see to it myself, but as you well know, I must stay here to send adventurers on mongrel hunts until every last one of the bloody beasts in Eorzea is dead. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, would you care to fell some tuco and obtain 5 chunks of their meat? Once you have enough, please deliver them to my late fiancé's brother, Benegar, at the Golden Bazaar. Now, one of the really good missions that I liked was there was a city that was being gentrified. And they was just like refusing to leave. And that was a pretty cool little story they had there. Alright, there's stuff up here I need to get, and then I can head down and do her mission. The Uncombed Urchin at the Golden Bazaar. Cloud Marble. So it's a hostile presence. Oh no! It's Tucos. The exact thing I needed to kill. We obtained a slab of cloud marble. I didn't get any chunks of tuco meat before. Ah, there's some. Okay. Go get him, kitty. More of this taco trucko meal. Okay, 2 more needed. More tucos. One more. That's all? Yep. Okay, there's some stuff to get up here. I'll do that really quick. Keep. Well, Matt Traveler, might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Don't tell me. This is your first trip to this stop. I'll update my register with your name so you may access this location in your future. Nope. Talk to these people. Where's the damn tuco meat I asked Caitlin to bring? Won't be long before my patrons arrive. Alive? Hopefully they're alive. Caitlin sent you? Excellent. That's more than enough tuco meat. Some miners have come to stay at the bazaar and they prospect the area for mithril deposits. They value quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of this piss-poor meat. By the by, please don't tell Caitlin I'm still standing at the same spot in Drybone, sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. I told her no number of mongrel pelts and heads will bring my brother back to us. I moved on with my life. Past time she did the same. I'll take this. Oh, I need a level 6 guy. What's up, the magic pugilists? The Golden Bazaar needs help finding help. How the hell can you be wondering about without to do? There's opportunity here, Golden Bazaar. There hasn't been in years. Speak of the massive mithril deposit, of course. The miners I fed before are only the beginning. More and more of them will flock here in the coming week, mark my words. Until now, you've been nothing more than a small settlement. But now the sky's the limit, and in for mithril miners to come to would be worth a fortune, mark my words. And I mean that a fortune will be mine. The problem is that I need bodies to help me build the inn. I can't seem to find any who are willing. I have drawn up those hiring notices, hoping they might need help. Would you mind helping me get them started by posting 5 of them in prime locations? Not private locations, that would be awkward. Lulolo of the Golden Bazaar wants some more vandalous imps terrorizing her dig site to be put down. Thought miners were hard and rugged souls. I had no idea they could be so craven. You look like someone who can handle himself. Could you care to take some pests for a Lalafin lady? I had the wrong voice. I'm supposed to be leading a dig in the ruins east of here for mithril deposits, but once the miners I hired saw the vandalous imps in the area, they all turned tail and fled. Slay some of the bloody buggers for me, would you? 4 dead imps should keep the others away, and put the miners' minds at ease. Might as well get another fatal, right? Oh, I got devastated. More over there. What's up, uncombed urchin? Please help. Sister Alston went out on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thol and the Order on the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing. She went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside heard her? Please help her. Ah, yes, the prime location. Your hiring notices. This looks like another prime location. Okay. Should be another one around here. Somewhere. Aha, prime location. There should be one last prime location down here. Then go off in search of that lady. Who I believe is off in the City of the Dead from the looks of the location. I've been there in my alt account. Not for this mission, though. Okay. Posted notices in the prime locations. Posted all 5 by the 12 cent, but I truly don't want to let this chance go by. Here, take 5 more hiring notices, see them straight into the hands of whoever folk you see loitering about. Loose-tongued madam. What's this now? Ugh, letters, never learned them. Could you just read it to me? Benegar is building a new inn, no doubt to accommodate all the new people coming to the bazaar in recent days. Taking advantage of the new foot traffic is a fine idea. Huh? Oh, I have no intention of helping Benegar, of course, but perhaps there's an even greater profit to be had in stocking up in the food stores. What's all them learning notices there? Yeah, this is writing. I don't need to learn none of that. I'm bored out of my gourd. So no work to be had in this god's forsaken place. Benegar's looking for able bodies, is he? I've done some woodworking in my day. Might be he'd have some use for me. That person is going to be inside. Probably. Burly miner. You have work? Carpenters? Thank the gods. I was afraid there'd be not other mining jobs here. It's my vocation, to be sure, but a man needs some variety now and then. I'll go have myself a word with the Benninger fellow. Sun-baked madam. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? Benninger needs work done, does he? Seen some miners in the bazaar of late. I reckon there's got something to do with it. Rumor has it there's mithril in the ground around here. Wonder if there's any truth to it. Hardened miner. No, I don't have a moment to talk about the Oh, wait. What's this then? Hiring hands to build a new inn? Oh, that's bloody welcome news. I came here after hearing there might be mithril in these parts, but the inn's all full, and I've been living out in a tent. Suppose I could lend a helping hand to build the inn till I start digging mines. Let's go, Benegar. Well done, Peter. Thanks to you, I have a feeling I've got the hands I need to help see the inn built. I was in a dark place when my brother died, but now I'm going to breathe life back into this bazaar. What? What? Benegar's another task that needs to be done. There's work to be done, Peter. You haven't let me down so far, so don't start now. A miner recently came from Amicia & Sons and wants a sample of stone from the eastern ruins. I have a mind to give him 5 slabs of cloud marl from the Invisible City, and I need you to get them. Showing these to them might guarantee a continued influence of miners from the bazaar. All right. let's go. What's up, Arson? Riding mage and riding pike. What's up, Arson? You look like you're in need of some aid. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with a child. Well, yes, I was able to find his lost trinket. It was a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. We saved Sister Arson. Time to kill some vandalous imps. Before I go back, let's check inside the invisible city. Dodge the rotting corpses and grab some cloud marble. Okay. There's the last one over there. I might get out of here without having to find any of these guys. Hey! We got the cloud marble. Okay. Back to the Golden Bazaar. Yay! Your icons are adorable. Lolo. Your adventures never cease to prove your worth. Now I can get those cowardly miners back to doing the things that they're good for, digging. The mithril veins are still no more than rumors, but if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I may need to hire you on a regular basis to cull those bloody imps. I fear it'll be quite a while yet before any proper mining can be done. Have you gotten all the cloud marble samples I need, Piotr? Yep, there you are. So this is the cloud marble I've heard so much about. Gods, look at the glimmer of this stone. I must admit I'd never seen it for myself. I'd only heard tell of it. I can see now why the mithril rumors have arisen. Now you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. If this talk of mithril turns out to be a farce, I swear by the 12 I'll dig up every last pebble of you myself, grind you into powder, and sell you to the chocobo stables to sop up piss and runny shite. Yes, well, sorry about that. It's just ever since the war saw the road to Ala Mexico cut off, the bazaar has fallen through some tough times. It's a waypoint choked off of its way. A little more than a point at this point. I'll not let it be so. I'm going to make Golden Bazaar golden once more. From here, it'll become one of the richest men in Thanalan, and then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin the life that these mongrels stole from her. She's held onto the memory of my brother for far too long. She's become blind to the people who care for her. People like, well, I don't suppose you could keep that last bit from Caitlin, could you? Purging the Earth. The Lulu of the Golden Bazaar once more seeks an adventurer to kill the beasts that vex her. It seems the 12 are intent on plaguing me all the days. Before with imps and now with earth sprites. I ordered a haul of digging tools from the merchant to the north, and he was headed down the Black Shroud when the earth sprites overtook him. Luckily, he was able to escape to Camp Drybone with his life. I need you to make that road safe, friend. Put down 3 of these earth sprites to keep the others at bay and ease the minds of any traveling merchants. Once the deed is done, find the merchant Raramaki at Camp Drybone and tell him to bring his haul the rest of the way here. Quest accepted. Purging the Earth. You know what? Whatever. Just kill it. Hit Earth with stone. That'll be fun, right? It's the worst that could happen. There's one. Kill it, and I can go back without ever reaching the place I was supposed to go. Got him. Okay. The earth sprites are slain. Okay, so we're gonna do this one little thing at the church. Probably have to use a restroom real quick, and then we can turn in all that stuff at the main camp. And at that point, I think I'll have done all I need to get done before lunch. Take an hour break, and then be back. Back is complaining. I lean it forward too much as I'm playing this game, which, again, is a sign that I'm really into it. But my back does not appreciate it. What's up, Esmore? Have you business here again, friend? Here, I found the cloud marble for the tombstone. Cloud marble? To mark in a tombstone for Edward's sister? That boy is nothing if not trouble. It was all I could do to convince him not to go looking for a stone on his own. Still, I suppose it cannot be helped. Losing a loved one is never easy. Thank you for your part in this. I'll see the marble is used for Edward's wishes. Gods, you adventurers sure are kind folk. Now all I need is coin for the funeral. I'm going to stay here at the church for a bit and help out. Wouldn't be right to leave everything up to someone else. it'll mean more to my sis if I did what I could on my own. Brother Esmer and Sister Ariel are good folk, too. They say I don't need no guild to bury my sis here, but I know how it works. It'll take coin to send her over to Thal proper. Alright. Take a 2-minute break. We are back. Okay. And we're back. Okay. So let's head down to the hole in the ground. Get that taken care of. What's up, Isambard? Sister Alston was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I'll go ahead and take the bronze piece. Bard seems to have a message for you from Thancred. I am well glad I reserved that room for Sister Arson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Almaja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Don't think that man is a friend, but whatever. You fought off the sprites. God bless you for that, stranger. Lililo will have her tools. I fled here out of fear of my life, but I have come to regret that. Have you taken a look about? There are bodies littering the ground. Dead bodies! I have no desire to stay here any longer than I must. Once I see to it my bird's fit for travel, I am making for the Golden Bazaar. Alright, lever 32. Do these missions, then we'll need to... Look at that. It's freaking gorgeous off in the distance. So I have stuff to the south, and I have the stuff over here to the east. At some point I have to do Esmond's Trial Good Love. Mythic Lavender. Second one. And a third one. Dr. Jasper. Jasper is moved by the plant sprouting around the fallen Gabu. By the gods, the life that has sprouted here. I've never seen anything like it. But how could this be? Perhaps it was... Oh, hello there. Ahem. You must forgive me. I was just admiring the plants taking root about the Gobbledy-Goo carcass. Well, I suppose I forgot myself in the moment. But truly, have you ever seen such lovely flowers? I would wager that not even the wealthiest Uldans could claim to have laid eyes on their like before. Please, a favor, I beg you. I dare not let these beauties go out of my sight, but their soil is parched, and the plants are wilting. Would you fetch me some of that muddy spring water from the pond to the west? That I will, friend. And I'll do the other 7 missions you give me, too. I remember this guy just, never stopped giving missions. So, could you do this for me? What about this? Oh, so this? Okay, we've got a pot of muddy spring water. Miotrigus Nanny. Here you are, Jasper. Please tell me you've got the water. It would be a travesty to lose this phenomenon. Perfect. This will quench the roots thirst nicely. If that's not all I must ask of you, the petals and stems are covered with vilekin eggs. Should they hatch, the larva will devour every last leaf, petal, and stem. Please, you must remove any eggs that you find. And the other one was hiding over here. Well done yet again, my friend. I dare say we've stayed another disaster. But our job is not yet finished. Syrphid clouds still lurk among the overgrowth. If left unchecked, they will undoubtedly infest the plants with their eggs once more. Here, this stink brew is sure to bring the beast out of hiding. Pour it over the thick brindle you see, and slay whatever comes forth. I'm about to go fight the exact same fight that lady over there is, I'm sure. No, different. And off they go. Got him. You know, Jasper. What more can I say to express my gratitude? Through your efforts, this exceptional bit of green area will enjoy many more vibrant days. As a botanist from Gridania, I've had the opportunity to study plants the realm over, yet I cannot claim to have seen such verdure before. I'm convinced what we see before us sprouted from this gobbledygoo's death. There's a certain beauty to it all, no? A remarkable discovery. I cannot wait to finish up my research and take word back to Guildmaster Fofusha. Alright, let's return the lavender. And we'll head south. I think that's most of what we gotta get done. Up to 2C. Well, Petrie, have you found my pretty posies? No, but I got some lavender. Oh, gorgeous. Well done, well done. I know not what's in that rotting gobbledygook carcass, but it makes for the loveliest darn flowers I've ever laid eyes on. When it comes to offerings, they say the rarer the flower, the happier the dead, and Antler's lavender is nothing if not rare. I'll be saving these to turn a pretty profit when the next burial is held at Lichard. Okay. Should be able to speak with Thancred, and we'll see what happens from there. Again, this is just freaking gorgeous in the background over there. Should be able to do this mission, and I think it'll be time for lunch. Ah, there you are, Pieter. So good of you to come. Indeed, I have heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amejar caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's just say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I've requested you, dear Pieter. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Sure thing, bruh. I got you, fam. I'm not gonna pick a fight. Queer leaflet. And a clue. Inside the encampment. I just walk behind them. And they leave me alone. Because I'm much higher level than they are. I just walked in and took this. They didn't stop me. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Found this queer leaflet. This leaflet. See the wealth of Nold to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, it's atrocious, is it not? And these bits about the Thardals seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Alson makes of it. Okay. What can we do around here? This is Eastern, yes? The nanny and the blowfly swarm. I know where the nannies are. Let's get a nanny. While I'm here. Yeah, I totally took that head off. Heal up a bit before we do this next one. You get one more nanny, huh? All right. Yay! Leveled up. I was gonna say, wait, is this where I'm supposed to be? But I found it. We're good. All right, let's check the hospital. There you go. Have a queer leaflet. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor of this day? What is this? This is blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order, of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive these people? The plot thickens, Pietro. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, till Isambard of what we've learned here. Aye. Yeah, my pugilist is too low a level to do any of this. Posing as a priest. To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Pieter. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Let's grab this. Alright, I'll wear the sunstone earrings. Okay. Let's start this mission and then break for lunch. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend this false priest. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any in this camp given me cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, leaving leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Pieter and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for your disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Pieter. So as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, this false priest should catch wind and approach us. Quest accepted, and then we will, break for lunch. So we're supposed to be in a weathered tunic. Weathered slops. Padded leather duckbills. How do I unequip? There we are. Yes, cover my face. There. I look pretty sorry. Sorry enough that you can ignore my really awesome equipment. And we're gonna save and break for lunch. I know it saves automatically, but we're leaving and breaking for lunch. So, I will be back in about an hour. I thank you for watching. Let's see if I can get this to cooperate here. All right. So, I will be back. Thank you so much for watching. If I don't see you again, I appreciate you hanging out. Have a great one.